Hello, hello. Welcome back to our final episode of season 8. This is episode 199, which is so incredible. Including this particular episode, we are recording 25 episodes.
Wow.
That
That's
is
crazy.
the longest seasons that we've done so far for Paper Talk. And we are so happy that you are here. Thank you so much to each of our listeners that have followed along, listened to each and every episode on your walk, while you're making paper flowers, while you're cooking. Tell us, how are you listening to Paper Talk? We want to know because it thrills our heart, to be honest, to know that you're here following along with us and you're listening to us.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about kind of a recap of what season 8 has meant for me, what it's meant for Jessie, what's meant for Sara. And the underlying theme that we presented when we first started season 8 was about community. And I felt like it evolved to so much more because when you think about community, you think about people, which is so, so true. But then you think about the mechanics that underlines on what brings a community together. And overall, it's our obsession with anything beautiful, anything that is flower related. And I felt like we really brought it in season 8. We brought a lot of really amazing guests, and we'll go around the room and we'll kind of pick each other brains on which one was our favorite, who was our favorite guest, our favorite topic. And I kind of want to hand it over to Jessie and Sara and ask them about what was their favorite episode for this particular season.
You want me to go?
Yes.
Okay, my favorite has to be with Margie. I mean,
Oh, yes.
I think all three of us cried on there,
Yeah,
plus Margie.
did.
So
Yes.
yeah, it was actually really good because I think all three of us have been in that, position like Margie too.
Mhm.
And to even be brave to like decide to just be like, okay, I think I need a break it was a lot to think about just because I personally had so many times where I was like, okay, I think this is it. Maybe I don't have to come back, or
Mhm.
yeah, or like you're reconsidering like, what else should I be doing,
Yeah.
And yeah, just so much of it, like everything she mentioned in that episode, just,
For sure.
some of the services that she had offered and then, seeing it have its like moment and then seeing it not have its moment, like all of that, like
Mhm.
just resonated so much to me at least, and I'm sure to you guys. And yeah, I mean, I wish her the best, definitely, but we miss her. We miss her
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
For sure.
And it was just a really good episode though, but overall, like even seeing her kind of healing from it too, like the process, I think she literally like had just kind of come around to it because I don't know if we contacted her like 3 months before, maybe she wouldn't have been ready to be on our podcast.
Yeah.
So even hearing all of that, it was,
Mhm.
yeah,
For
a lot of
sure.
feelings.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you guys wanted to listen to that episode, it was actually episode 190. And
Yeah.
the title was It's Okay to Walk Away, which I think was
Oh,
aptly titled.
yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, Margie started just before Quynh and I. And so I think
Actually, we actually started around the same time,
around the same time.
month.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Yeah. Okay. So,
Uh-huh.
but I mean, the fact that it was around the same time, I feel like it's kind of like, oh, well, she started when I started. And I think that's where the real connection is, realizing how far and how long ago it was and where she
Yes.
is now. That whole journey, it's just amazing. And um, I think the longer you're in this community, just like any other community, you start, there's always a rotation of people. And it's always interesting to me as to why people start what they do and then also leave what they do. And I think Margie was very brave to share what she had gone through.
For sure.
Because really it could happen to any of us. Not that I'm saying it
Uh-huh.
could happen, but it's just, yeah, I think it's a very natural ebb and flow of a business as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think,
I
at least
agree.
for me, it was like the reality of business rather than being
Mhm.
an artist, because
Yeah.
I know that we all love doing our art. And I couldn't even sense it from her that she loved doing her art, you know?
Yeah.
But it was just the business aspect that it is a lot. And we get burned
Yeah.
out from it. Yeah. The reality.
Yeah, for sure. Um, I was the episodes I were really enjoyed, were those where we spoke to guests who just became mothers.
And
Maybe
we had a
because
couple of them.
and we did, yes, we
Yeah.
did, and, it's just so interesting seeing, them balance motherhood with their existing entrepreneurial roles, you know? Like, it's a challenge in its own right, and it was so inspiring just, you know, talking to Poi and catching up with her after her having, her daughter, and her daughter actually joined us on the podcast at some point,
Yes.
at one point too. The
Yeah.
realities, right, of being a parent, really a working parent. But just seeing her having to shift away from um, and change, I guess, change some of the ways that she ran her business so that she could accommodate motherhood was really inspiring. Even though I don't know how she still ended up putting out I don't know how many pins, like scheduling out how like 100 pins or something. Like that's crazy. Like great for her. It was just amazing hearing from her. But like also with both Laura having a child with autism, and her origin story essentially being a stay-at-home mom who had to stay at home because of her son, and then now growing two businesses and then pivoting to a second really successful business like that. That's really amazing too. I think the her kind of not, I suppose, like her taking that opportunity, I suppose, of having um, some time to do what she enjoyed and loved as well on top of motherhood, and yet being able to kind of push that further through the years until it became, more than just a hobby. I think that is amazing. Her now doing lips. It seems kind of like a natural progression given her, her love and passion for using cardstock, but um, in a way also unexpected because she was also such a she was like she had so many weddings, she had so many commissions for bridal work for so long, and so to see her pivot was also kind of a surprise, but also really interesting story as well on the business side. Um, and then Carissa Wu, who who's from Perth, Australia, on the other side of the world. Just seeing her grow her business from nothing, and then 300 workshops, and then now
That was
having
incredible.
a baby. Like it's incredible what she's been able to do by creating a team of people that she trusts who can kind of handle those things when she, when suddenly she has to take off with her baby. That has been really inspiring to hear too. Like just seeing how all these ladies, entrepreneurs, artists, mothers, caretakers, um, kind of working their kind of finding balance in their lives in a way and trying to juggle two things at once or three things or four things and finding different ways of doing that. Yeah, those were my favorite episodes. It's inspiring to me because it touches upon my issue being like,
Yes.
how do I balance that? How do I find a sense of peace in myself that maybe you can't have it all, but how do you do it in a way that at least fulfills my roles in a way that I'm happy with? And and hearing from them how they've been able to sort of do that with both parts of their lives has been really inspiring. Yeah.
And I
For
just
sure.
love that, like, all three of them, or, Margie included, like, all of the guests, they all we all do the same thing. We make paper flowers, but we're so different.
Yeah.
And they've definitely established and put their foot down in what they're known for in
Hmm.
different ways. Even
Yeah.
though we all kind of do the same, we are in different parts of the world and we are really good at it. Like
Yeah.
our recent episode that I listened to, I was like, whoa, paper flowers is really cool. Like this is such a cool thing.
I
And we get to
100%
do
agree
such,
with you.
unique things. We get to
Yeah.
work on unique projects. And yeah, like even with Laura doing lips, but then also doing flowers, and she does commission for all these huge brands. It's so cool. Yeah, we're like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And knowing these women that are going into motherhood as well, but being able to do do all of that, like, dang.
I
We're
I know.
I was like,
I know.
good
And
job,
then,
everyone.
yeah. And then I want to talk about legacy, like Aline's Tacky Glue. I've really, really enjoyed that episode because I use Aline's almost every single day. I know I use it for all my paper flowers.
Mhm.
And to know the origin story, to know the history behind it, to know Aline
Yeah.
as the mom, the entrepreneur, the TV show person, and to hear it from perspective from our daughter, Tiffany, was really eye-opening. And to know that Tiffany herself is such a huge crafter herself has really brought it full circle for her, I think. That was
Yeah.
really, really fun. And then I really love the Tommy Gillian episode too about floral mechanics because I think that's one thing that's missing with a lot of paper artists is where they know how to make the beautiful paper flower, but they don't know how to arrange it or how to use it in such a way that you don't have to make 50 in an arrangement, but you can
Mhm.
use like 20. And
Yeah.
that just changes the game when you can use less and charge more because you know how to arrange it to highlight each and every single flower. And I think that was one of my highlights was, talking to her, working with her, doing
Mhm.
workshops and just hanging out with her because she is such a cool person. I really love her.
We got some cool people on our podcast.
I
I
know.
know. I
We have
feel
to top
so
it though
fortunate.
next season.
I know, right? And yeah, and so we were talking about like, how are we going to beat season 8 with season 9? And I think the first thing that I know was like, oh my gosh, when we start season 9, it's going to start with episode 200.
Mhm.
And we
Yay.
want to celebrate that with you guys. So we're going to be doing a giveaway. So we know for a fact that we're going to drop season 9, episode 200 in September. So make sure you keep an eye on that because we're going to do a really awesome giveaway. I know for a fact that we are going to have Cart Finney, Mike Benson. We're going to have Carol and some other vendors that's going to be carrying the new artist line, which Jessie, myself, and Carol helped pick out the colors, which we're really excited. And just a little hint, maybe that might be part of our giveaway. So, and then we're going to add a couple other really fun things too. I'm going to start asking my friends like, hey, I'm celebrating this. What can you help by adding to this big pot of funness to it? So I'm really excited to share that with you guys this fall, which
Yeah.
is so crazy to believe that it's going to be 200 episode. What a long, long accomplishment and
I
time it
know.
took us to build this.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
It's almost a
Yeah.
year. I was gonna say, Quynh, you make the best giveaway gifts. Like your packages
Thanks.
are always so pretty, and the opening experience is amazing. And you think of all these fun things to add into your giveaways. So,
Thanks.
so anyone whoever's going to win, or whoever participants, I don't know how many. We haven't talked about that yet, but whoever's going to win is going to be so ecstatic with
Mhm.
what they're going to receive. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah. I'm really, really excited about that. It's going to be amazing. And I know we're going to have a lot of really fabulous artists that we're going to be talking about, checking in, because I feel like in season 8, we checked in with 3 or 4 different guests that we had before. But it's always fun to figure okay, what are you up to these days? And I feel like
Yeah.
that's been really fun to hear about the different projects they're working on, how they're evolving their paper flower business to something that is more on trend or more up to date with whatever's happening with their life, including a baby, moving, all the different things. And one thing that we'll always share with you is our mastermind. And I think that's really an important thing that we're actually going to be putting out challenges for you guys. And I think that will be really, really fun on seeing how you guys are evolving your artist life. And you don't have to be in business, but it's also how are you evolving as an artist, as a business person, as even a person that is living with beautiful art in their life.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about our past mastermind that we're about to finish with, our cohort, we did do challenges and we saw so many of our members actually pull through and accomplish a lot of things this few
Yeah.
months, right? How many months
Yes.
do we run our mastermind? Is it like
6
6
months.
months? Okay. Yeah, within 6 months, we saw so many like cool things that they were able to
Yeah.
do and pull through. And yeah, I'm really excited for our retreat that we're gonna
I
have.
know.
I
It's gonna be
know.
end of August, and they'll be flying in to come see all 3 of us, and we're
Mhm.
gonna take them to some flower farms. We're gonna have them meet some of my entrepreneur friends and my creative life and
Mm.
other parts of my life, just to kind of give them a little bit eye-opening. And if our mastermind members are listening to this, the challenge is introducing yourself. What is your elevator pitch? How are you telling people that are new to you
Yeah.
about your art, about your
Yeah.
business? And I think that's a really safe environment to practice that skill, because the more that you practice it, the easier it'll become. And you
Yeah.
guys all know that. You've been doing it for quite a long time. Your first flower is not perfect, but look at your 10th, your 50th flower. It's probably amazing, and you probably evolved it over time.
Yeah.
And so just know that you're not stuck with one way, but there's many ways to present whatever you're presenting.
Yeah.
It's definitely more special when we get to actually see each other in person. I mean, even with Jessie, I mean, Quynh, we see each other here and there just because Seattle and LA, it's like close enough. But just even seeing Jessie in person, and then we're going to be able to see our mastermind members in
Yeah.
person. It'll be definitely different, and being able to just hang out with each other like in the same room. So
Yeah,
we're
for
really
sure.
excited for that.
Yeah.
For
Can't
sure.
wait. It's going to be
Mm.
really, really amazing. So if you guys are interested in joining our mastermind, we are opening up our new session. September 8th is the very first meeting. It always falls on a Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is open to around the world. And it's been really amazing to have members, not just in the United States or Canada, but New Zealand. And we're
Mhm.
hoping to open it up to a few more countries. So if you guys are interested, check our website out, papertalkpodcast.com/mastermind. You'll get some more information. We'll be releasing, well, we have a wait list signed up right now. So when the door opens in August, it will be there for you to sign up, and feel free to DM any of us. And also feel free to DM any of our mastermind members to hear about their experience. And for season 9, I think our members are ready to be on our podcast. I really want to talk about their experience, what they learned, how they evolved since the beginning of Paper to Profit to our
Mhm.
mastermind today. It's
Yeah.
been really incredible to know that they have followed us for so long, and to watch them grow as not only as artists, but also as entrepreneurs
Mhm.
has been really amazing and just so wonderful to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter as well. We always let you know when a new podcast episode drops. But also, given that the mastermind, our next session is starting soon as well. Um, if you sign up on to our mailing list, then you can get on our wait list for the mastermind as well as know when the doors actually open.
And I
Yeah.
mean, I just wanted to, talk about like some of the members that we did have. We have people that like haven't had any experience, but we've also had people that have plenty of experience. So I think if you are even just starting out, like it would be a good way for us to, give you guys a lot more advice. But then also if you've been in the business for a while, I think it's also like a good accountability, like safe
Hmm.
space for us to talk about, different ideas, different projects, or, like we even talk about, I loved our recent episode actually so much because we got to talk about some of the projects that we actually worked on. And I mentioned that, like, I wish that these could be the opportunities for, all different paper artists out there, just because, I could only do business really locally. And then there could be an artist out in New York that could also do a similar type of, project. So I think like our mastermind is such a perfect space to be able to bounce those kind of ideas off each other too. So
Yeah.
even if you're experienced or if you are just starting out and you want to grow your business, I think it'll be a good safe space for us. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can't wait to see you inside our mastermind. All right. Now to my favorite part of our podcast is, what is our favorite thing that we've purchased so far? So in the United States, Amazon Prime just happened, and I've been eyeballing this, waiting for it to go on sale. And I've been trying to exercise more because I've had a lot of problems with my back this year. And so I've been going to PT, and we've been doing a lot of TRX, and I wanted to have that at home. And they have this great one where it's actually these straps that you throw over your door. You close the door and that anchors it. And then you can actually modify push-ups, pull-ups. It could straighten your back, your arms, which I really need. And it's been great. I really, really love it. And it's something that you can actually travel with it because it packs really, really small.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to have better back this coming year.
So important for us, to sit there and make things. Yeah.
Yes.
We got to take care of ourselves.
We do. We do. How about you guys?
Well, just speaking of what dropped in US, we had our Trader Joe's tote bag drop, the stripes. And I I wasn't here. So I told my mom, you need to get in line on that date. And you set an alarm at like 2 a.m. to text her, like, you got to head to Trader Joe's right now. And then she actually scored one. I was so proud of her. I was like, I always have to get it for her, So I was so happy that she got it for me. I did get like the pink one. It's like very soft pastel. So it's a little different from their original pastel line, right? It looks like a whole new color. So, and honestly, I was like, okay, I think it's enough. I did have all the colors previously. So I was like, okay, I think it's enough. But when I saw the striped ones in person, I was like, wow, good thing I did get it.
I know. The striped one is I don't know, it just elevates it. The color is so sophisticated. I really love the mint green. That's my favorite color of this line.
Honestly, all the colors are super
cute. I know.
Even it's hard to not keep all of them. Yeah.
Right? Yes. I know. I love it. Oh, one thing I've been watching on social media is people have gotten inserts that they can put inside the tote bag. And then people that have been sewing have been putting zippers and D-class that they can hang their little toys on and just personalize it. It's so adorable. I was like, oh, I need to ask my mom to help me put a zipper and lining in it. It just elevates that bag so much.
Yes. And actually, like while I was in Japan, I'm like, with the whole like hype of the totes coming out soon, I was like, okay, maybe I just want to buy a nice purse for myself but I told them like my criteria is I just want it to be like the Trader Joe's tote bag. So how can I find like a nicer version of this? But at the end it's like that's all you need.
Okay, you saying that, I've been eyeing actually the new Chinese luxury brand called Songbont. Have you heard of that particular brand?
I see it all the time on my Instagram.
Bucket. And they have one, it's like white and khaki color with a lattice, but you can't buy it in the United States. So I'm
You can't buy it online?
You can buy it on, but they do. But this particular bag that they release is only in Asia.
Like exclusive?
It's exclusive. And I think that's the only bag that I really want from that line. So I'm just waiting because it is kind of
in Japan.
Well, yeah. And they don't have a flagship store, at least in America. So like because I do want to see it. It's not like super cheap. So I do want to make sure I could like look at it and carry it. Yeah. So I know, but I know what you're talking about because I've been eyeing it too.
Right? It's so cute. And I was looking people carry it and the bucket bag or the tote bag that they have.
The way it shapes.
It's exactly like the Trader Joe tote bag. So that's why I was like, that's why I like it so much.
Yeah.
Because I have been using the Trader Joe tote bag as my bag. And it's so easy to use. And you just throw it in. It's not too deep, but it's deep enough that you can put a lot of things, but not too big that you lose things in there.
No. It is perfect.
It is perfect. Okay. Trader Joe, good job on the tote bags. That's why it's the #1 seller for them.
Yeah. Well, and it's $2.99. How do we beat that?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's cheaper than a gift bag, like a paper gift bag.
Cheaper than a card. It's cheaper than a card.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What can you $2.99 nowadays?
Yeah.
Not much. Not much. Not even a gallon of gas.
No.
How about you, Jessie? What have you purchased lately?
I don't know if it was a purchase, but I guess I subscribed since it's the World Cup.
Yes.
And we watch a lot of soccer here. We've had to subscribe to TSN, which is like the Canadian like sports channel. And they had a deal. So last time I did this, it was for the Women's World Cup, and I literally subscribed for 2 months and canceled my subscription. Like you can subscribe month to month. This time they need better. So they were like, "Ooh, we want to hook you in." So they are offering 3 months for the price of 2.
Oh.
So it extends after the World Cup so that you can, I guess, get used to their regular programming and maybe get hooked and then continue subscription. So I guess it's a deal in a way. I was going to pay $60 anyways for the 2, but now I have a third one. I just have to remember to cancel it when it's done because that's what we always forget. But
Yes.
so I guess, no, it's pretty good. I mean, we've been watching every single day. And like the last week, there's been like 4 games, 4 games a day. So
Nice.
Yes.
Who are
so
you
we're
rooting for?
well, obviously Canada, because Canada
Okay.
is in the round. Well, they're in the round of 16 now, which is amazing.
Oh, nice.
But they are going to play Morocco, which is going to be really, really tough.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Morocco's number 7. Yeah,
Oh,
7 in FIFA rankings. Canada is like, I think only a couple of years ago we were like 30th or something. Now I think we're 19, something a little bit more respectable. Yeah, a little bit respectable. But it's been great. So my kids watch it, my husband watches it, I watch it, and it's a great way to bond, I guess, in a way. And in Canada as well, because we have so many people coming from all over the world. We have a lot of little neighborhoods with, concentrated cultural groups. It's been really fun just to see like and share the experience with other people. And it's so in Canada we're not a melting pot. We're a mosaic. That's like the metaphor for it. So a lot of people on their cars have both the Canadian flag and then they're probably their, whatever country they're originally from or their cultural flag on their car. So it's nice to see that. It's nice to see that there's still a connection to, where their ancestors come from or where they came from. But also, they also love, their adopted country as well, Canada. So yeah, it's really nice. It's if ever you guys want to see the whole world, come to Toronto. Like literally, like the whole world is there.
We're thinking our next mastermind retreat will be in Toronto, you guys.
Yeah.
So I think that would be super, super fun. Well, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for listening to season 8. And we are so excited to welcome you back in September for our 200th episode with season 9. And we can't wait to share you what our theme is going to be and all the fun guests that we're going to have on our podcast. And we are working on some really fun projects this summer that we can't wait to share this fall because it's really exciting, you guys. I cannot wait to share this. But anyway, thank you so much. Have a wonderful summer and DM us if you have any questions about the mastermind. We can't wait to see you inside our inner circle and introduce you to our other mastermind members. And let's make more paper flowers, everybody.
Yay.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.